What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tim. We just got back from Hawaii and man, I bought a shit ton of cards and next thing you know, I have to rethink my entire deck. I met a couple guys that actually played Weiss in Hawaii and we're just getting to talking about GGO and you know, they threw out a lot of different things that, you know, that they see out here and so forth. They seemed really chill, so it was pretty fun. Other than that, I actually went down there for work, so I am in marketing and yeah, it was work day in, day out, but I had time to just visit one card shop, pick up some singles, and then I'm like, oh, snaps. Yeah, the actual, my actual deck doesn't play right. It's not as consistent, so we're gonna go ahead and crack this open, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what deck I'm gonna play with and why I chose specific cards, and hopefully we can do something good there. Alright, so hopefully I'm going to try to get some GGR rares, the great rares. I really want some of those. We'll go through this really fast, and then if we get the actual cards, we'll get the actual cards. If we don't, man, I guess I'm going to spend a little bit more money. PR cards I don't really care for, not in this set. For now anyways. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Other than that, GGO hasn't been placing anywhere, so we're just gonna go through this really fast because I am actually looking for specific double R's. Main things are gonna be the double R's, none of those. It's gonna be the level 3 finishers, and then once I get to them, we'll show you why I need those. See, I really thought this was gonna be a good card because it looks so good. I love cotton. All right, but it's not a good card. The other one that I did utilize a lot is this one. So I do still have this particular card in it, but it is a double R that I do not need. It's the specific other double R's, and I totally forgot there's like 10 of them, and I'm using multiples of them, so let's see what we got. A lot of people do use this because you have multiple copies of it. Yeah, so basically this particular card, you can put any number of cards with the same name. You cannot play event cards and backup from your hand. This card gets 1,000 for each other machine guns are fun team. So you get 5 of them that are about, what is it? Ridiculously strong guys. Alright, so FYI, people are playing those. So yeah, but if your deck depends on those, it's not going to go too well. Don't need that one. So there is something to do with this particular card, and we'll talk about that one as well. And you know, it's just the final finishers. You know, it's not as strong. This particular card is garbage. My buddy told me it's very hard to get. This is the one card I do need, so we'll put that right there. Actually, where's my little sleeves at? Alright, that's one double R down the drain. This is what I need. There's 2 more double R's hopefully I can get. If I get it, oh man, it's gonna be great. And I won't have to do any more shopping online, and we'll test this out at locals here. Don't know anything about those 2 cards. People do like this particular card as well. Not too big of a fan on it. I think I have one. I only have 1 copy of those. 2, 3, 4. But a lot of people are using the trial deck, and I'll tell you why. And yeah, they were telling me that there's specific cards that people do like to use, especially when it's comes to like switching your positions around. I love this card, but it will show you another one specifically with this particular card actually. So we're gonna show you something with that. I'm probably gonna change out that particular card when I bought a whole bunch of those, so FYI, we'll talk about it at the end. I'm going to show you my exact deck and why I chose it. And hopefully this will be the World Championship winner for the end of the year show at the Kara Festival. Alright. A lot of people do like the Shink setup, which are all the little girls. They do really strong combos. People do use that a lot, but I'm not a fan of those girls, so yeah. Unfortunately, this is similar to just like a fan-based set as well. More or less, because, yeah, you know, when you play with anime cards, you just gotta play with the cards you want. Yeah, last with this team right here, the Shink team, they do really well. And we got this SR that is not too bad, but don't care, already have it. So, alright, we gotta get the other ones. Let me get a GGR. That's what I want. Pink Devil Lent. Ah, shoot, I just bought an additional one. We don't need that. Alright, well, we got 3, so I think this one might be a 10. So round set. I'm hoping it's a 10 set. So that means we'll get 5 double R's. Oh, Death Wish. This is a very good card. 100%. This one here is a staple. You need this card. I don't care how it works. It's a very destructive card, and I'll show you guys why. As I get the hang of how to play the game, I'll show you guys why on that one. Hopefully people will start buying my singles of GGO. I gotta reprice them all, I think, because I got a ton now. Alright, I think I'm gonna get one more double R. Is that it? Oh god, I've only got one card out of all of them. Snaps. Give me Fuka, at least the Fuka. So I think the Pitohui is not that expensive. I got this one. No, I don't like that card. Alright. Alright, we got only one card that I needed, so that's kind of bunk. The most expensive card is this one here as well. Alright, that is 100% very, very bunk right there. Alright, thought I can get something good out of it. But let's talk about the deck set here. Hold on. Throw this around here. Boom. Alright, that's garbage. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is what we're going to be playing. First we'll go with level 0. So this particular card is in here just to basically, a couple things, right? When you're paying the 1, you could basically put the Climax from your hand into your waiting room. Because if you have a specific Climax, it's always going to be in your hand. And sometimes you don't really care for that Climax. But when this card is placed on your stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one Climax in your waiting room and return it to your hand. So this will be probably worth that level 3 zone if you really need it. And then when this card becomes reversed in battle, your opponent's level 0. So you just put it against somebody, you're going to reverse it, the other character reverses as well. You just need one of those. I just like it because it's a double rare. This one is the one card you do want to start off with, because if it's 2 stock or less, you get 1 plus level and 1000 power on this one. So at a 0/0, this one's really strong. These cards you could definitely interchange with whatever you want. To be honest, because I'm not using the Climax combo for any of these. This one you can put on a backup, because once a character is reversed, you do get plus 1500 to another character till end of turn. These are just supplementals. I do like these 3. These 3 I do like a lot. Just remember, a lot of these are pay 1 because sometimes you do get your Climaxes stuck inside the actual stock room, so you can pay the cost all the time. But this particular one, because when you need a lot of stock, this is where it comes into play. When your opponent's Climax is placed on the Climax area, you may put this card in your stock. So these 3 will go straight into your stock. So you can put them in your back row, whatever you want to do, but it'll go into your stock. Your top position is, put 1 card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. Choose one of your other avatar net characters, and that character gets 1000 power. So, multiple stages. Again, if you don't have your backups, you don't have anything else to do, throw this guy down. You're going to do some damage with it. Besides, it's also stock fodder and all that good stuff for level 0. Now, why this is a 4? This is probably the most expensive card in the set without having an SP. But the reason is the following. Put the top card of your stock into your clock. Yes, you're taking 1 damage. Now, if you want to get to level 1 faster, you want to take that damage. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to one cost 0 or lower, right, avatar net character with level equal to your own level. So basically, if you brought this out on level 1 mainly, or level 2, you can still bring out a couple characters, because most of the things are cost 1 or cost 0, I mean. So level 2 be 1. So anything from level 1 you could bring out, which means if you do something like this, right, you could bring these out as stock fodder. So you're just going to stock them out so you can put them in your stock, and it's going to drain your decks of level 0s as fast as you can. This is also to add stock as well. You pay 1, your trigger, basically your trigger performs twice, so you get 2 stock. And that's why I have 4 of these. 100%, this is what you need. I actually love this card a lot. It works. Now, level 1. So, super haphazard LLENN. I just have 1 just in case. This is the only card I had to place down. It'll be strong enough to play. Everything else is gonna, like, you place these down your hand, out of your hand, you got 6,000, and if you use your Climax combo, you may choose 1 character in your waiting area to bring it out. Plain and simple. That's why I have my actual, where's my stuff here? When it comes down to the actuals, I'm using 2 and 2. I'd rather use all the fairies, but sometimes the pink devil does come in, and when it comes down to it, you want to put a Climax down for this one because it's going to get 1500, so it's about 6,000 HP. You use any of the Climaxes be 7,000 regardless of what it is. The Climax combo on this one is pretty good as well, right? Put one card from the top of your deck into your stock so you can add more stock for the end phase. If the card is level 1 or higher, put it in your hand. So you're going to clock 1 and then you're going to draw 1 or look at the top of the card. And if that's level 1 or higher, you can put it in your hand. So that's why these are kind of like mandatory for me to have. It plays really well. Pichon is just going to be there for backup, you know, so the characters don't die when you really need them. That's why there's only 3 copies of these. Now, so the main thing is here. So this is the stuff that you can actually sub. Here we go. So I'm going to use these. You could either use 4 of either one, your choice. And then your finishers also will going to be whichever one you want to pick. This particular card here, I use this one because I do like it. You know, all your characters get like X times 500 power determines on their level, so it's most likely like 1500, right? Your big thing here is the deploy smoke screen. Your opponent puts the top card of their opponent's deck into their waiting room. If that card is level 1 or higher, you get the following. Basically, you cannot receive 1 or less damage by auto effects. That's good, right? But how many do auto effects of 1 damage? If you look at the birdcage, they do 2 damage. So that's gonna not be right. Basically, they told me 100% read what is going on. So, trial deck. This one, Bashful Cotton. They say you can just replace this with this. Determines on how the deck is played. It's the same exact top part, but the second auto is when this card is placed on the stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If that's a level 1 or lower, put it into your stock. So it's a stock fodder. So more stock. You know, you're paying the cost of 1 to bring it out, but you're also going to gain a stock back. So I might actually switch here to here, or I might switch 2 or 1. Something's going to happen. I'm not too sure exactly what to do here, but I'm going to switch. These are actually interchangeable. The trial deck one's definitely easier to get. It's cheaper. Now, if you're looking at doing a full-on combo that everybody's talking about, it's going to be this one here. A lot of people are using this, especially when it comes down to the cotton, the red side of things, right? So this one has a change. At the beginning of your draw phase, you may pay the cost, right? Alright, put this card in your waiting room. That's all there is to it. What's going to happen? You're going to bring out level 1. I'll do it LLENN. So, when this card, this card attacks. If pink damage in the Climax area, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is an avatar, blah blah blah, put it in your hand. Boom. When this card becomes down, reversed, if this card at opponent's level 1 or lower, you may reverse that character. So basically, at level 0, you're able to put the level 1. People use this combo right now a lot. It's a cheaper combo to bring out the level 1s faster, so you'll be actually stronger in the end. I don't like it, but people do like it, so they can really just have these at level 0 and just start bringing these guys out faster. I'm not a fan of it, but this is what a lot of people in Hawaii is using, this particular combo. I'm more into that, and then this is what's actually happening to me here. So we're using the Pitohui is going to be the main. So I was looking for an additional one of these, right? So this is going to be a super strong card. I would read it, but I'm kind of lazy. So that was going to be there. Now you could switch those for 4 of these, right? And that's going to be with the Insane LLENN. FYI, the Insane LLENN SP, I don't know why it's at 200 bucks. It's not worth 200 bucks. Do not buy it at 200 bucks. Not worth it. I bought it for 80 bucks. So you would switch 4 for 4 of these, and 4 of these as well, because this will be the finisher. I'm liking this one because this particular one does kind of like kind of reminiscent like of how Yukina finisher is, the birdcage one. So like you reveal the top card. If that card is 1 or lower, deal 1 damage to your opponent. If it's not, deal 2 damage, right? So I like that. So it does the additional damage. Now, what I was doing was, this was actually my concept here, was this particular card here. Alright, if Death Wish, this one right here, so if this particular card is in your clock, right, at level 2, you're able to summon these at level 2. Alright, really strong. You got level 3 already on the table. Follow your character after this card gets 1,000 points, so at level 2 you're at 10,500. The auto is, you know, put 1 card from your hand to your waiting room when this card is placed from stage, right? You may pay the cost. If you do, put the bottom card of your clock into your stock. So now you got a really strong card at level 2. But these, I've been getting these cards a lot more than those 3. So this particular stage is this. So I'm dependent on level 2. If Promise to be Kept LLENN, which is this one, right, and the Cleansing, which is this one here, are both placed in your, I think, your level zone, right? This gets -1 level while it's in your hand. So now you have, if I clock these 2, I'm only have 4. And to get 4, you're like, okay, I'd rather have the 6. So, but what happens there is that I pay the cost of 2 here, pay additional 1, I'm gonna summon this one right away out of my hand. So in level 2, I already have level 3s. I'll have 2 level 3s for the price of 1.5. That's what we're switching it out to. So we're gonna go with total 4 copies of each of these, which I only got 1 because it kind of sucks now. So alright, so we got 4. So we're gonna have 4 copies of each, 4 copies of these, with 1 Insane LLENN. So that's gonna be my 13. Don't know exactly which on the level 2, which was this one right here. I don't know exactly how many I'm gonna swap out, but this is what it is. I'm gonna swap out something like this, and that is gonna be the, I think I'm gonna be done with the deck. I will be just, that's gonna be my test trial for a while. Besides these 7, I do like her too, so I want the SR of that. So there's gonna be this 8. I might pick up 1 more of those. And these 5 can be replaced with whatever you want. I'm not a fan of these. These don't really do too well when I'm playing with them. So, anywho, these 5 are interchangeable when it's level 0. But other than that, that is going to be the deck. I'll put the description below exactly what I'm going to be putting and what changes I'm going to be making. But, ladies and gentlemen, wish me luck. Let's see how this deck works. Hopefully I can win something here, so let's see what happens here. Alright, y'all. Have a good night. Take care.